Okay, so everybody can see the PowerPoint. So today's class, we are going to be talking about the creation of an e-portfolio. So normally what happens in this class is that we create an e-portfolio at the beginning of the class in the very first week. And that's where we post all the assignments that we do in the class. But because Google made some changes to Google Sites, which is the platform we usually use, we had to also make some changes in the curriculum. And that's why the lesson was posted a bit late this week. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating an e-portfolio. So I'm sure you've heard about online portfolios where people create a portfolio to display, their work experience, educational experience, that they can showcase to future employers, so on and so forth. That is the whole idea behind this. So say sometime in the future you're looking for a job, you can show your future employer, oh, this is my body of work, what I did while I was a student at University of Houston. These are the skills, these are the knowledge that I demonstrated by doing these various activities. So that's the whole point of an e-portfolio. So we're going to do it in two parts. The first part is you are going to use one of the web creation tools. You might be familiar with Google Sites or with Wix, WordPress, Weebly, any of those web creation tools. You might be familiar with them. So what you're going to do is you're going to choose one of these web tools and set up your portfolio. So for this week, for today, all you're doing is first you're going to set up your portfolio. You're going to have 3 pages there. One page is going to be the home page, an about page, which the home page just tells people basically what the website is about. This is an e-portfolio for my teaching and so on and so forth. And then the about is just saying about you, your name, your educational background, why you training to be a teacher, and so on and so forth. And then the instructional technology page is going to have all the assignments we're doing for the duration of the semester. So far, we've done 2 assignments, the web resource review, and we've done the Google Collaborative project. So we have 5 more assignments. In total, we're going to have 7 assignments. So those 7 assignments you need to at some point put them on your e-portfolio, but we're not going to do that this week. All you need to do this week, set up your e-portfolio, make sure you have your 3 pages, your home page, about page, instructional technology page. Okay, so the first step is you're going to choose a web creation tool, like I just mentioned. Could be Google Sites, Weebly, Wix. And then you can start with a blank. So some of them have templates. It's up to you if you want to work with a template or you want to start with a blank canvas. If you start with a blank canvas, you might have a little more flexibility than if you are using a template. You might be restricted by that, but it's all down to personal choice. The most important thing is whatever you're choosing, make sure it has a professional look to it. Just imagine that it's something you're going to show to a future employer, or in a professional capacity, you're going to display this. So you want the colors to be professional, you want the structure, everything, the whole outlook of your page to look professional. So you're not going to choose, for example, loud, shouty type of colors. You're going to go with something that's probably more muted. Well, I'm not trying to prescribe what you should use, but as long as it's professional. And then you're going to have the home page. So as I mentioned, 3 pages, home, about, instructional technology. Make sure that the navigation is clear, which means that when I get on your page, I should know how to navigate without having to look, oh, where is this link? Where is the other page? Where is that link? It should be quite obvious and clear. If you have any additional boxes, text boxes, placeholders, anything extra on the page that's not being used, you need to delete that as well. So for now, to add the details to your home page, you need to have your full name on the home page. So your first name and your last name. And then you need to have a welcome message. You need to describe what the portfolio is all about. For example, you can say, this is my e-portfolio where I display my skills, competencies, knowledge as an educator, or the coursework I did during my study at the University of Houston. However you want to phrase it is up to you. And some web tools have a footer at the bottom with their own information. So if you are using a web tool that has a footer at the bottom, just double check and make sure you update the information to reflect your own personal details and delete whatever default text that they have there. Then for the about, you're going to introduce yourself. So, what's your name? What is your educational background? What's your major in? Why have you chosen to be a teacher? What do you hope to achieve in the future, or what would be your future career plans, so on and so forth. And you're going to have a professional looking headshot photo. So make sure that the photo you choose is professional, a good headshot, avoid selfie type of photos, distracting backgrounds, or the magical hand that appears from nowhere in your photo. This type of photos, try to avoid a professional looking photo. And then the third page, you're going to have the instructional technology, which is the 7 assignments that we're doing in this class. They're all going to be on the instructional technology page, and it's up to you how you design it. So you can, I'm going to show you various ways. So you can have sub pages on that page, or you can just put all the assignments on one page. So it's just like a continuous, you continue scrolling through that page to get through all the assignments. All right. Now for the instructional technology page. So for each assignment, what you need to have is the title of the assignment. For example, the Google Collaborative Project. That will be the title. Then you need to have an image that shows the assignment. For example, you have an image of your slide, your presentation slide. And then you have a paragraph. The paragraph should describe what you did. We worked together as a group to create this slide and blah, blah, blah. This is what we did. And this is how it connects to the competency standards. So I talked about, does anyone remember what we said about the PPR competencies, what they are? Anybody remember? You can type if you want. Anybody remember what we said about the PPR competencies? Or what, in your word, I mean, what are your ideas on what the PPR is all about? You can type if you want to type, that's fine. Any ideas? Okay, no ideas. All right, let's move on. So this is what the portfolio would look like. Let me quickly share that. it would look something like this. You have your home page with the full name and the description. You have the About Me as well. Again, you have your the picture, and you would have the introduction. Instructional technology, you can have sub-pages like I have here. You have the Google Collaborative Project, Classroom Blueprint, which you are yet to do this assignment, but at some point you will. So you can have it as a sub-page, which somebody can go and click on it. And here you have the title, the image, and the paragraph, and a link into the original documents, which you can save on your Google Drive or you can save on Microsoft. And you can see the blueprint, the same thing, title, image, paragraph, and you click here. Anyway, so that is about it. I also did it another way where you can have everything on the same page, like all the assignments on the same page, if you choose to do it that way. It's up to you how you decide to organize. So let's go on to the group activity.